No one in the comments yet. No one's saying nothing. What's going on here? Still nothing. Let me see here. See what's going on. Can you guys? Uh-oh. There you, okay. I still don't know if you guys can see me. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Still no confirmation in the comments. You guys are just talking amongst yourselves. Okay. Well, I guess you guys can see me. No one's even answered me. Oh, Nancy Berkey. Okay. Cool. Very, very cool. Sorry about that delay, guys. Things got a little wacky here. I'm like, what's going on? Oh man. Oh yeah. So today's Thursday. Yeah, I'd love to hear how you guys are doing. I know we had a few people recommit just in the last couple of days. I want to hear how you guys are doing. And all the things. So let's jump on into the comments. And I don't know what was up in the stream there for a second. Mia's girls, good morning. Great to see you. And let me post morning meeting photos. We don't have any photos from yesterday, no leftovers. So I'll put the link in the live chat right now if you guys want to toss me some of your photos. That would be cool. And if you're watching the replay, you can send me your photos for tomorrow's meeting in the link in the regular description of the live stream. Hey, Jamie, good morning. Carnivore Quest family. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Stay motivated. Good to see you, Jamie. Nancy, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it and fast in it. Amen. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a fast, actually. Yeah, I almost fasted yesterday. I just didn't feel like making any food. Pretty sad. It's pretty busy, though. Hey, good morning, fam. What's up, Amber? Carnivore, or no, Wendy O. Good morning, Carnivore fam. I don't know what's going on with this software right now. I'm having a little trouble here. Great to see you, Wendy. Good morning, Larry. Carnivore Quest crew, eggs and bacon are on the horizon. As always, Jeff. No egg loaf today. Gonna stay away from the cream cheese today, brother. Hey, Terza, good morning to you. And Doug, good morning. What's up, man? GG, I love it, Nancy. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, right. I did too. The day the Lord has made. Hey, Annie. Great to see you. I hid the bacon so my wife can't eat it. I don't have a problem with that. Cassie tries to stay away from the bacon because it's so fatty. It messes her up. John, together strong. What's up, man? Sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. Great to see you, John. Mary Heiler and all. I made it to class through all the Minnesota pea soup fog. Laugh out loud. That's one little bit of weather I've always enjoyed. Whenever it's foggy out. I mean, it's not fun to drive in, but always reminded me as a kid, like of a scary movie, creepy. I've always enjoyed the fog. Just finished an Atkinson breakfast bowl. Not my favorite, but I was in a rush this morning. Now I'm drinking my protein smoothies. Nice, Amber. Yes, I have not eaten today yet. I'm still trying to knock out getting breakfast in every day. And man, it's just when you're not hungry, you're not hungry. And it's so hard. The entire month of March, I think I've had breakfast with Cassie 3 times. Yeah. Which is insane because I wanted to start doing it every day. Mary, hit the like button. Yeah. Spam it up, right, Mary? That sounds cool. We're all here, Larry. Yes, I'm glad. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people saying YouTube's been acting wacky like the last 2-3 days. The internet in general. I've heard people just saying, little wonky things are happening. It's like, oh no, we're gonna have some kind of cyber attack. That's what I worry about. I worry about some kind of cyber attack or attack on our infrastructure. I mean, I don't sit around and worry every day, all day, every day about it, but it's a concern, Carolina Carnivore, what's up? Good morning. Been out a while. Is this the new time? Yeah, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern, 4 days a week. And then on Sunday, we do 6 p.m. Carolina Carnivore, good to see you. Hey, good morning. Hey, Erica. Day 2, feeling a little better. Yeah, you will every single day, right, Erica? Great to see you. I'm not going to call you the road warrior. Is that you're at home, right? I think you're at home. Nancy, I see you. Okay. Appreciate that confirmation, guys. I thought I was sitting here talking to the ether. God is great all the time. Yes, he is. Wendy, I see you. I'm feeling seen and heard. Right on, guys. Thank you. And Flowers, good morning, all. Hey, Flowers, it's a new YouTube handle there I don't recognize, but I see you're a member, so maybe you changed your name or YouTube switched it out for you. Gigi, whoops, we're here. Becca, see you. What's up, Becca? There's a name I don't recognize. Did YouTube do the thing and they're changing up everybody's handles again? You just want to keep me on my toes, huh? Keith, what's up, man? Good morning, Larry. Just has 6 scrambled eggs and butter with 2 hot dogs and a cup of decaf. Have a terrific Thursday. Very cool, Keith. Keith, was it you who was thinking about giving up coffee? I don't think so. This was like from early last week, so I could be remembering that wrong. Somebody in the meeting was thinking about giving it up. Are you done now with the heavy whipping cream, Aaron? Yeah, I want to know that too. Cassie and I had that conversation again last night. And I was just like, it's got to go. It's got to go. I said to her, I said, would you be willing to give it up? She said, well, if I do, I'm just going to give up coffee. I was like, well, think about it. Yeah, that video Jenny Middage did on it was pretty eye-opening. I was like, man, there's no reason I should be consuming cream at all. Sacred Sublimity. This is Marilyn. It's a great day to praise the Lord. I made a big mistake. I drank a bottle of magnesium citrate Saturday night, missed church Sunday due to diarrhea all day. Oh no. I hope you're feeling better, Marilyn. And yes, it is a great day to praise the Lord. Yeah, I got a little update on my brother-in-law. Just yesterday, I told you guys he had his surgery. They removed his, a big part of his colon. And what am I thinking? Anyway, they removed something else. Now I'm blanking out. I told you guys yesterday. Anyway, told you he was back home doing well. They made 5 tiny incisions. Well, he had to go to the ER yesterday. He was really, really short of breath. And when he first went in there, they were worried about blood clots in his lungs for post-surgery, and so he had a CT scan. They got him in right away. And it turns out everything was all right, but we had a little scare there. Cassie and I, when he first went and got a hold of us, I got a hold of Cassie and we thought about driving up there to be with him. But it turns out he had gone for a walk, like 15 minutes, and the doctors seemed to think he just overexerted himself. His incisions were, like I said, pretty much nothing. It's crazy how they went in 5 different spots with robots and did all the surgery, but he had a ton of work done inside. The doctor said, you might feel like you can walk, and he's like, you got to take it easy. You can't be going for 15-minute walks. And they believe that's what's it. So that's what it was. But it was a little bit of a scare because, something like that in your lungs can be fatal, a blood clot. So anyway, he's home. He's all right now. He's just got to chill. This is day 19 of my 28-day carnivore. My stomach is still churning. Don't make my mistake. Other than that, I can see myself making it the full 28 days. All right, well, let's get to that 28 days, and then we'll go see where you're going to go from there. Right, Marilyn? Very nice. I'm glad you're joining us today. Mary, good morning. Paying for my slip the other day with inflammation. So lesson learned. It comes on quick, Mary. For sure. Can you see us now? I can. Thanks, Gigi. Patricia, hey, Patricia, how are you? Great to see you this morning. Patricia, were you here yesterday? Because I showed, or no, that's Patricia Morgan. My bad. My bad. Never mind. Sent a photo of deviled eggs, avocado mayo, brown mustard, and horseradish salt on pepper. Salt and pepper. Okay. All right, fasting master. Wendy's done with her refeed, so let's see what this girl's eating now. Let me see if pull this in here. Oh, very cool. All right, we got like 6 pictures in here. You guys want to share your stuff? Use the link in the chat, and we'll share it here on the stream. Show everybody what you're eating, before and after pics. Picture of your best buddy, your little fur baby, dogs and cats. One morning we had somebody showed a picture of their little bird. We all got our little pals, right? All right, we've got one more to pull in, and this is actually the one I'm trying to find for Wendy O. Oh, yeah, they look delicious, Wendy. Brown mustard and horseradish, salt and pepper. Boom, here we go. Wow, bring some of those over here for me. Wendy O, looks great. Did a great job. They're pretty, too. A lot prettier than I make them. I can tell, yeah, you definitely, looks like you piped the filling in, right? A lot prettier than the ones I make. Mine are ugly. You and Cassie, you guys make pretty ones. Very cool. I love deviled eggs. Oh, and you use avocado mayo. Okay. I still have to try that. Ace, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Have to catch a replay later. All right. Ace, well, when you see it, glad you stopped by. Dougie, tooth extraction got complicated. Roots curved around the sinus, so ended up having to have a sinus lift and bone graft. 2.5-hour extraction. Wow. Man, Doug, that sucks. Well, it's done, right? Unbelievable. I've had a friend. I don't specifically remember who it was, but I remember his roots were curved. I thought like curved in a strange way. I didn't know. I don't think his were around the sinus. That's brutal. But I remember he had a couple hours that to get his tooth out. It could have been like the same thing. But this is years ago. Whew, man. Well, I know you're sore today. Yeah, a bone graft. That's unbelievable. Yeah, well, praying for a nice healing. Lord, put those healing hands on Doug. And that stuff heal up quick, man. That's no fun. Marilyn, hope it has calmed down. Yeah, prayers for Doug. Also, Teresa says, yeah, that's brutal. Man. Jen, good morning. I'm finally up early enough to catch you live. We're going through an intense heat wave here on the West Coast, making it too dang hot to cook. Lots of In-N-Out patties for me. Oh, you lucky dog, Jen. Enjoy the In-N-Out for me, okay? Have a Flying Dutchman for old Lair. Love me some In-N-Out. It's pretty hot out there, huh? Right now it's like 40 degrees here in South Carolina. A little chilly. Annie, busy day today, starting my morning here and then waiting for occupational therapy to get here for my morning appointment. This afternoon, my physical therapist will be out. Getting healthy is hard. It sure is, Annie, in so many different ways. That's why I can get down on myself, man. When I'm alone and just thinking about things, I really get down on myself for just not taking care of, even here on the channel after I lost all that weight and just not guarding my carb sobriety and just completely and totally falling on my face flat. Then my breathing problems, it just seems daunting. Hang in there, Andy. Getting healthy is hard, but we can do it. At least we're trying, Hey, Jessica. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad you made it for, even if it's for just a few minutes, Jess. Always good to see you. Hope everything is well. Flowers, day 4 of an 18-hour intermittent fasting and Ketovore for me. Nice. Feels good, except the dang muscle cramps. Yeah, the muscle cramps are brutal. Getting your electrolytes. Should I plug it, guys? We have a link for Element Electrolytes if you need some. You get a free sample pack if you use that link, Flowers. Cassie and I found out the hard way. This is about 3.5 years ago, and we would both wake up with horrible muscle cramps, especially in our calves and the arches of our feet. And then once we started taking electrolytes, it went away. So, yeah, I'll tell you what. Also, Flowers, you stick with that 18-hour intermittent fasting, you're going to feel great. I'm never hungry. The wife has to remind me to eat every few days to eat. Your body's, John, as well as you're doing, your body's just running so efficiently. You know what I mean? It's going to tell you when it's hungry. Doug, so sorry for you. Prayers. That really stinks. Hope you heal quickly. Prayers. Yeah, that is rough. That's like something you would not expect, right? Jessica, I'm debating what to have for breakfast. I'm not feeling that hungry in the mornings. Me too, Jessica. I'm right there with you. Yep. Got some eggs cooked up for Cassie. It's looking good, but I just not hungry. My dentist is going to comp me a free implant, hence the bone graft. Okay. So blessed to have the dentist I have, and his logo is symbolic of biblical cosmology. Well, that's cool, Doug. That's very cool. That could go a different way, if you had a jerk for a dentist. Very, very nice. Yeah, he was probably feeling bad for you, like, damn, go in for a simple tooth extraction and all that jazz happens. Teresa having coffee right now, and we'll eat some beef, eggs, and cheese somewhere around 2 or 1. This is my first bit of beef in a while, eating cheap lately with pork, turkey, chicken, and eggs. You and me both, Teresa, and I think a lot of us in here, beef is getting insanely expensive, and we keep saying that, and it keeps going up. What was the last beef I had? A chuck roast. I got a chuck roast at Food Line for $5.99 a pound, and I only picked up 1. I wish I had gotten 2 and froze it, but I didn't. Like a dummy. But you guys just jumping in now. This is Here's what I had yesterday, chicken. And this came out of our freezer, and bought it a couple months ago at 99 cents a pound. You can't beat it, you know? You just can't beat it. Yeah, and I know I feel best on beef. I do. But you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you enjoyed that beef, Terza. I'm home, but gone Friday through Monday night. Okay, Erica. Well, I'm glad you're home today. Yeah, so you'll be gone all weekend, huh? All right. Well, I'm hoping your hubby's going with you. You guys stay safe. Maybe you can join us on the road. It'd be cool. Send us some pics of your travels. Speaking of pics, I don't see anyone else talking about their pictures, so I'll bring in the ones I got here. Usually you guys tell me what you sent in, but we'll just fire away. This is from Eric. Oh, this one's from Erica right here. Nice. Is that little son? Very, very cool. Bacon looks delicious, Erica. And Nancy sends us, oh, very cool. Is that from your place, Nancy? Awesome. Great photograph. And then we have Amber here. Oh, Amber's got a little beef action. And some nice bacon. Bacon's a theme, huh? Amber's also got a nice scramble here. Very cool. Now that looks like something Cassie would eat right now. You know what I'm saying? Very nice. And then Angie Z, steak, bacon, eggs, and shrimp on top of a bay spinach salad. Once again, and I'm going to have to start saving your pictures in here, Angie. I'm not dogging anyone else, but everyone else's photos usually looks like mine. Just, kind of plain, normal. Nancy's look like they're at a restaurant. The one you sent yesterday, man, is amazing. Then those tacos. I remember, Angie. I remember. Very nice. And Amber's got one more here. Now that looks delicious. Is that cream cheese there? Yeah. I'm not even a broccoli fan. That looks good. Maybe it's the bacon. Awesome. I really appreciate you guys sending those pictures. I always love to check out what you guys are eating. I dig it. I like them. See what you're eating and your before and afters. John Stud, have you ever thought about doing a lap band surgery? And I know that guy Target from Prime Rib should get it done too. No, I haven't. I know you brought up the fact that Kip was having it done, John. You just found that out? Have you had it, John? Lap band surgery? I've never considered it. Nope. Mary, I remember watching the movie The Fog years ago. Oh yeah. The fog was sinister and you didn't want to be caught in it. It scared the heck out of me. But nowadays it would be considered a lame, scary movie. Definitely dated, right, Mary? I'll tell you a movie you got to see if you haven't seen it. The Mist. The Mist is way better than The Fog. And it is excellent. The Mist. You got to check that out. Written by Stephen King. It's a good movie. There's something in the mist. Now I want to go watch that movie now. You guys want to have a watch party? That's such a good, scary movie. Angie, good morning, all. I'm excited because I did weigh in this morning. I'm down 23 pounds from March 1st. So I'm finally feeling momentum in intermittent fasting and OMAD. Thank you for all. Congratulations. 23 pounds from March 1st. Can you dig it? Nice. That's, I've lost 20, last I checked, 24 pounds since the first of the year. I've had some things happen, but gosh, you got to be so excited, Angie. Very cool. Awesome. I'm jelly. And that's cooking stuff like this. Look at that. Awesome. So good to hear, Angie. So good to hear. Scam likely. You know what I do now? When I get a scam likely, I answer it and then I hang up, and then the block option's right there, and then they don't leave a message. Pretty slick, huh? I've had this phone number. I got this phone number when I met Cassie, so I've had it 23 years. So I get a lot of scam calls. Same number for that long. Oh, it's crazy. I lost my place. Sorry, guys. My bad. Yeah, we were on Angie. Angie, congrats. That is awesome. I'm sure you're very excited about 23 pounds. Basically 23 pounds in 19 days, right? Amazing. Oh, Keith, not I. Joe stays for now. All right, Keith. Yeah, I couldn't remember who was going to give up the coffee. Maybe it was JD. It was somebody. Pics, last night's dinner, burgers and bacon, Atkins breakfast bowl this morning. Lunch is leftover chicken instead Alfredo sauce topped with bacon and a few broccoli. Okay, that's what that was. Fire them up one more. Okay. And then this was last night. Bam. Show them one more time. Burgers and bacon. And then here's that breakfast bowl you're talking about, right? Nice, Amber. Making it work, girl. Aaron, I will use some heavy cream in recipes. I am making sausage gravy for Easter breakfast. But you're done with it in your coffee, Aaron? Yeah, in Alfredo sauce. Oh, is that what that was? Let me pull that up one more time. Okay, that was Alfredo sauce. Nice. I have a really cool recipe for Ketovore. It's chicken, asparagus, and chicken Alfredo. It's very good. Thought about making that for Cassie. We haven't made it. We used to make it quite a bit when we were on keto. It's a keto dish, but it's probably like eight carbs per serving, and it's so good. Terza, I am with Cassie. If I give up heavy whipping cream, I will give up coffee. I enjoy coffee and use it as a vehicle for fat and collagen powder, but I am not addicted to it. No withdrawal symptoms when I give it up. Really? No, that's rare, Terza. Lucky you. I get a headache pretty bad. Lucky Lair. But yeah, she does too. But it does. She'll pop a few of the Excedrin. That's what Dr. Anthony Chafee recommended to her when she was trying to give it up. And yeah, she took it for like 2-3 days, and then after that, she didn't have to. That time she gave it up for 3 months. But it's just, old habits die hard. She got back into drinking coffee, and now, it's just part of her morning. Yeah, she loves, she won't drink black. I can handle black, just get my 1 cup in. I usually don't have 2 when I'm drinking black coffee. Hey, Carrie. Good morning, Larry and crew. No dairy for a week now. I had a hamburger patty for breakfast and butter in my coffee. You're like us, Carrie. We don't consider butter dairy, me and Cassie. Some people are like, wait a minute, you had butter. I thought you aren't having any dairy. We don't consider butter dairy. So you're just like us. Nice. Great job. Sheila from Ohio. Good morning, everyone. I'm working a 13-hour shift today. I'm stopping at Bob Evans for eggs, bacon, and a couple beef patties. Yummy. Nice, Sheila. You're working hard today, huh? 13 hours, no joke. I'm really glad you stopped by. Very cool. Prayers for Cassie's brother. Thanks, T. Yeah. Brodane, good morning. 25 pounds down today since March 1st. Another March 1ster. 24-hour fasting, weather getting warmer here in Canada for barbecuing, praying for everyone's journey. Thank you so much, Brodane. Good for you. You and Angie, crushing it. The Fog was a great movie. I watched it quite a few times. Guys, got to see The Mist. Mandy, good morning. I want to thank you for showing your struggles. You're not alone. I've been struggling for 5 years. Never have gotten beyond 3 months. We are all in this and never give up. I love the sentiment, Mandy. I really do. Yeah, we can do it. Grab each other's hands. Let's go. If it wasn't for this channel, it wasn't for our community, I'd have given up by now. I would have. Probably would have never lost the weight in the first place. You know, that feeling of hopelessness sometimes is so strong. It's almost unbearable. And I've been through a lot. I'm a pretty strong guy. But, man, when it comes to your weight and your health, it is something very unique. It's brutal. Other people don't have a problem with it, you know? It's not that big a deal for them. Pretty crazy. Dolores, good morning. Praying you are all well. Thank you, Dolores. Always appreciate those prayers for everyone. Hey, Frank, what's up, my man? Good morning. Good morning, Larry and everyone. I'm home, lost 2 pounds on my 4-day trip. So when you get back home, you have a problem, right, Frank? You're like the opposite of most people. Having my omelet breakfast today, very cool. Great to see you, bud. Jamie dropped a pic of my lunch today. 3 pork chops cooked in the air fryer. Well, let's check it out, bro. Appreciate you sending that in, man. Should be right here. Nope. Not. Oh, there it is. I saw it. Cool. Got one from Frank, too. Let's bring up Jamie's here. 3 chops in the air fryer. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I love pork chops. A lot of people get down on pork, but man, especially the fatty cuts, like the pork steaks, the thick chops. Nice, Jamie. Appreciate you sharing that. And we got Frank, this brisket here. Oh, brisket and smoked bologna. Very cool. You know, I just saw a video. It was yesterday on how to make your own bologna. Man, it's a little bit of a process. The video I watched. So, did you make that, Frank? Great job. Pull that down. All right, totally lost my place. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. About to run to the grocery. They've got T-bones on sale. Hey, you better get there. Everyone stay encouraged. Y'all be blessed. Before you left, I wish you had told us what store it was. Never know. Somebody might live near one. Unless it's like a little mom and pop place, you know. Will do, Larry. Yep, multiple days of 90 plus degrees and no AC. Ooh, got the fans going. Right, Jen? Sometimes it gets so hot here in South Carolina. Our AC doesn't keep up. It's rare, but sometimes it does. And man, it's just, you got to have those fans going, you know. Wendy, I use both Element and Salty for electros. I think I'm way too excited for the new flavor of Salty coming today. Granny Apple. Ooh, I hope it tastes like Green Jolly Ranchers. Stay tuned. Nice. A little sweet and tart. This is Heather, by the way. Yes, I definitely drink Element every day. I think I used your link. Cool. Maybe I need more than one pack. I'll probably try that. Yeah, that's Cassie and I are usually one and a half, 2 packs a day. Yeah, just for that reason, kind of, adjust, see how it affects you. And Heather, I will try and remember your name. It takes me a few times, you know what I'm saying? Flowers is Heather. Annie, congratulations, bro, Dane. I'm down 35 pounds and 20 to go. Started carnivore for my health. Slow and steady. That's so cool, Annie. Yes, thank you for all the prayers. Yeah, quick recovery, Doug. Brutal. Laugh out loud. It's a sunshiny bacon burger. I got to bring it up again, Erica. I thought you had an octopus on your plate. Oh, just kidding with you. There's another thing I saw on YouTube. Things you see on YouTube. He's got like 8 aquariums in his house, and he's got octopuses. That's all he has, and he'll put a little crab in a couple jars and drop it in there. It's like a puzzle. And man, you wouldn't believe how intelligent the octopuses are. They're like really smart. I don't know how I got on that subject. Oh yeah, because Erica's sunshiny bacon burger. Hey lady, what's going on? Hey Larry and community, just had pot roast for first meal. Very cool. Great to see you, Lady Fritz. Awesome. Element for the win. Going to order the lemonade soon. We'll be using the carnivore code, of course. Well, thank you, sir. There are a lot of codes out there. Laura Spath. Yeah. Carnivore Quest link. I think it's the best. Appreciate that, Doug. Yeah, Nancy's a photographer. Wow, great presentation. Oh, the chickens. Let's pull that up again, right? Seriously. Yeah. I know you got an Apple phone. I can never get a picture that good looking with my Samsung. Apple's got a good camera. The Mist is freaky. Yes, it is such a good movie. Yeah, I've watched that probably 10, 15 times with little Larry when he was young. All our kids used to watch it. But when it first came out, yeah, if you guys haven't seen The Mist, and it's not super gory. There's a few parts, but it is scary. And I'm totally blanking on the main character who plays him. He's one of my favorite actors. He played the Punisher too. I'm totally blanking on his name, which I can't believe. But it's one of my favorite roles of his. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I can't remember it. Where's your mental clarity, Larry? Angie, Larry, thanks. I love to cook, so it makes it fun for me. Yeah, sounds like somebody else I know. Angie. John, you can't lose weight on the carnivore diet. John, if I remember right, everybody, remember John was in here and he made a comment. We didn't know if he was being brutal or not. Yeah. We weren't sure. We showed him some grace, remember? Well, he's gone now. Yeah, Larry, the guy, John, is a troll. He does this on everyone live. He's gone. We gave him grace last time, remember? And it's like, well, didn't know exactly what he meant. But John, if you can hear me, yeah, open the Bible, man. Scam likely. Answer. Hang up. Block. So simple. Carrie, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Crew, or Larry and Crew. No dairy for a week now. I didn't have. Oh, did I read this already, Carrie? I think I did. I had a hamburger patty for breakfast, but yeah, I'm way above where I was at. Sorry. Big John Stud had me a little messed up. Cherise staying. I'm late. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Cherise. Awesome. Yeah, you made it. Right. Good to see you. My boss had lap band and it was a disaster. Surgery doesn't change mindset. Yeah. Yeah. You guys know, like when I had a colonoscopy, they perforated my colon and I was leaking inside and I almost died just from a colonoscopy. And then they cut me from my waist to my sternum to clean me out, because of their mistake. And I just, and then Cassie almost died when her appendix burst. Surgeries are no joke. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Lori and Chris Spath, but like when they had their skin removed, I would never do that. I wouldn't have any kind of surgery if you don't have to have it. The same goes with weight loss. Now, some people might feel they have to have the surgery for weight loss. I'm not to that point yet. But yeah, you're not cutting on me, for vanity, for any vain reason, yeah. And Cassie's like, well, I don't know. If we had the money, I might consider, having the skin removal surgery. I kind of look at her like, you really think I would like let you do that? Cassie does whatever she wants, but I think I'd put my foot down with that. I love your floppy belly. No reason to go under the knife and risk your life. That's just my take on it because we've had, a lot of things can go wrong. Colonoscopy, like I said, you can get, have a bunch of skin removed and you get an infection and, things can go wrong. So Swan, it's been a while, Swan. What's up? Good morning, Larry and everyone. I've been busy with spring break and now back to catching up with work. Missed you guys. Great to see you, Swan. Very, very cool. Yeah, it has been a little while since we've seen you. You made my day. Very, very cool. Carrie, I do the same thing with scam calls. Hang up and block. Yeah, answer, hang up and block. I just started doing that, Carrie, like 3-4 days ago. I would always just silent and then have to go in and delete because I'm real anal about keeping my messages on my phone, cleaned up. I don't like, having a bunch of messages I haven't listened to. And so I'd have to go in and erase the message every time. And then for some reason, it just dawned on me, just answer and hang up. Yeah, Carrie, great minds think alike, right? Great morning, Larry and everyone. What's up, Brian? Love it. Great morning. I hear a lot of folks say that. I dig it. You're all doing great. I have about 130 more to lose. So, but one day at a time, one bite at a time. Thanks for the ability to show accountability. Yeah, we're here for you, Angie. Awesome. Aaron, no more screaming my coffee. You joining me, Larry, between that and no diet soda, pray for me. So no more cream in my coffee. No more screaming in my coffee. No more cream in your coffee. I am going to join you, man. I'll probably do a little video, see if the channel wants to do it. Do you finally want to give up the cream? Yeah. Next 4 days will be scrambled eggs and cottage cheese. Right. Yeah, you're not going to be eating a whole lot. You got to chew. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else you could eat. That's really it. Bone broth if you had it ready, right, Doug? But I'm trying to think of anything else. Maybe some Greek yogurt. I mean, some people don't like the plain taste. Just don't overdo that cream, the cottage cheese, because you know I would. Penny, good morning, Carnivore Quest family. It's Friday Eve. Yes, Penny. We are on the eve of, thank goodness it's Friday. Great to see you, Penny. I saw someone on YouTube make roasted cabbage with Alfredo sauce. Yeah, that's what Cassie had the last couple of days was cabbage. Pound that like button. Yes. Pound it. Spam up the like button, guys. 88 people. 88 likes. Hey, Pep, I drank. I'm on the dark side of 70. I've been drinking coffee since a toddler. Not giving it up now. I sound just like my dad. My dad would never give up my coffee. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever give it up either. Even if it's just for enjoying black once in a while, or black. I get used to it. I've had times in our journey where I gave up the cream, and you get used to the black, and then you can mess with it, add egg or whatever. Bought a big roll of Amish butter. Looks wonderful. Yeah, Amish butter is good. Cassie, last time she went up to her folks in Michigan, she brought back a big roll of Amish butter. They got at some kind of country market or whatever, and it was good. Expensive, but good. The Carb Crusher. I started the Carnivore Diet over a month ago. I've lost 24 pounds. My energy is off the roof, and I feel amazing. I have lost 105 pounds in the last 1.5 years. Carnivore helped me back in gear. Kicked me back in gear. Oh, very cool, Carb Crusher. That's great to hear. Yeah, you've gotten your life back. I don't know what your current weight is, but I'm sure you're close to your goal, unless you were, just started out absolutely huge. Like even now, if I just lost 100 pounds right now, I'd still be 50, 60 pounds from my goal. Man, but good job. Gerard, just eating cooked joint of gammon from shop shells, fresh cooked joints. Well, that was totally Greek to me. I had no idea what you meant there, Gerard. Also got fatty beef joint and a whole chicken cooked. There, I know what that is. I know what all that is. Very cool, Gerard. I sent you a pic. All right. Let's check it out. Pulling it in now, Brian. Let's see what you got for us. Loading. What do you got? Air fryer salmon, 2 thumbs way up. Wow. You can see the crispiness. Very nice, man. Appreciate that sharing with us, Brian. Then Doug's got a screenshot here. Craig Family Dentistry. Hey, we'll give him a little shout out. Taking care of our buddy Doug. Awesome. Yeah, very cool. Oh, that's that symbol you were talking about. Awesome. Very cool. Appreciate you guys sending those in. I always enjoy the pictures. Gigi, asking myself what's my why has helped a lot. Cassie's statement about her grandkids was a wake-up call for me. I tried for decades to lose weight, Yeah, Gigi. And then Cassie kind of heard that from Lance, I'll get our inspiration somewhere. It's so true. Got to be there for the grandbabies and our kids. Some of us, just our kids. Little Larry, he just turned 21. Yeah, he's a young man, but he's a young 21. I'd say in so many ways, he's like 30 years old. He's very responsible, works hard, but in a lot of ways, because of COVID, he's a little younger than that, maybe 16, 17 when it comes to certain life things. But, his high school was he was robbed of his high school years because of COVID. Hey, cowgirl, what's up? Great to see you, as always. You know that. Hey, we hit 100 people for the first time since we were back on the morning meetings starting yesterday. Very cool, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, making the morning meeting part of your day. Very cool. Good to see you all. Good to be back in the groove. We're back down to 97. Later. Heat wave in Oregon right now, 70 degrees. You enjoy that. That's perfect. Perfect. 70 is perfect in my eyes. Eating meat and eggs costs less than junk food. Yeah, Gerard. Depends on what kind of meat you're eating. Things have gotten so expensive now. It's just I've had this debate with a few people. Yeah, you don't snack as much for sure, and you're not eating fast food, and yeah. But man, if you're trying to incorporate a lot of beef into your diet, I think it's much more expensive than the standard American diet. But I'm not sure where you live. Maybe beef's cheaper where you are. Here it's brutal. Brian, we use NutriCost grape and watermelon electrolytes. Cool. Very cool. Now, it's only on the Carnivore Quest where we show other brands of electrolytes when we're sponsored by Element. Everybody be like, I don't want to show that. Here, I just don't give a damn. I like to hear what you guys use. I love Element, so I won't be switching. Annie, I buy a whole chuck roll and make my own ground beef from it. I have had to grind up chicken meat to add to my ground beef to stretch it out. Beef continues to go up in price, right? So we're just talking about. Yeah, Cassie and I almost pulled the trigger. It's about a year and a half ago. It was when we were down to our lowest weights and we were feeling on top of the world. We almost pulled the trigger and got a meat grinder, and we didn't. Maybe we should have. Maybe that investment would have kept us on track. I started keto to keep my type 2 from happening. It has worked. Awesome, MPEP. Wonderful news there, right? Carrie makes her own electrolytes. Recipe from Ketogenic Woman. Kelly, good morning. Day 1 again, trying to get rid of the last 20 pounds. We can do this. We can, Kelly. We can. And tomorrow you're going to pop in here, even if it's for 2 minutes. Say, Larry, it's day 2. All right. Penny, I drink 2 to 3 packs unflavored Element a day. I even keep a bowl of it for our furry family. All 6 of them love it. Their doc says that's great. Wow. But really, that's the first person I've ever heard do that. Very cool. Hey, Joe, I've been on carnivore since about January this year. Lost 27 pounds. I'm 65 and my knees have not felt this good in many years. Love it. I can walk again. Joe, very cool. You got some relief, man. Awesome. Keep going. You're just going to feel better and better. 65 years young and you're feeling better every day. Really good to meet you. I don't believe you've ever been here in the morning meeting. I don't recognize the name. So awesome. Good morning, everyone. I've been missing the live shows, but wishing everyone well on their carnivore journey. Great to see you, Penny. Michelle, good morning, all you happy carnivores. I've been doing meal prep while listening. The meatballs smell so good. I ate some for breakfast. Laugh out loud. Well, that's allowed, Michelle, right? Yeah, oops, that was meatballs. I figured. Nancy, thank you. I enjoy taking pictures and playing with filters. Well, you definitely nail them. You want to come over and take some photos for the channel, Nancy? Guys, check this out. I mean, it's just a simple picture of chickens, but what a nice shot, right? I mean, it looks like it's out of a magazine. Very cool. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up, Nancy. Nice to have a little hobby like that. Thomas Jane, thank you, Carrie, so much. I was pissing me off. I was almost going to look it up. The Mrs. Great, that ending, oof, yes. Yes, that ending is one of the most powerful endings ever in cinema history. And the book ends completely different. The book ending sucks. And I saw an interview with Stephen King, and he said he wished he had wrote the screenplay ending because it's so much more powerful. The book ending, all it is they end up like in this little roadside gas station, and they're huddled up with all the monsters around them, and then it just ends like, okay, the world's going to be that way forever. Totally different. If you guys don't know what we're talking about the movie The Mist and the book. Some people think I'm crazy. Well, I have a lot of people who think I'm crazy, Gerard. Yeah, you're in good company here. The Mist is a good life lesson and the consequences of poor choices. Nice. Surgery is a great tool, but only if you can get to the root cause. Yeah, like with Kip, I wish Kip, I'll be praying for that boy. He has a successful surgery. And then, he can, fix those underlying issues if he's still got to go to see, a psychologist or get some therapy, whatever he needs. It's the last I talked to him. He just started talking to somebody. So he's talked about that on his channel. Marianne, good morning, all, with a little cup of coffee. Great to see you, Marianne. I actually reported John the last time he was mean that day. I overshot the grace card. Sorry. That's all right, Gigi. It's not a big deal. We shot him a little gray. We showed him a little grace, and he came back, and he's probably just a very lonely man, or woman. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have all those blessings we all enjoy, family and friends. Sam, hi, Larry and Carnivore Quest. What's up, you? Laughlin and Lake Havasu squad. Oh, yeah. Larry, no pressure or rush. As a friendly reminder, as my mom keeps asking about the Phil Wickman YouTube short. Oh, my gosh. I still have that in my editor, Sam. I got to get that done. You guys notice I haven't put out any shorts in probably about a month. I was doing where I was sharing my scriptures every day. But yeah, I got a little burned out on them and doing other things. So yeah, Sam, I will definitely tell your mom I'm going to have that up. I got to get that done. Debbie, good morning, Larry, Carnivore Quest Warriors. What's up, Deb? My hubby gets a colonoscopy next week. It will determine whether or not they will be removing his sigmoid colon. This is his second one in 4 years, and he's not even 45 yet. They're normally safe, Terza, they're when I tried to sue the hospital, and I got a pretty good lawyer, and he said you signed the waiver because he went over all the medical all the history of the procedure, and they didn't show any any neglect or any what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking. They didn't make a mistake, basically, but the mistake they did make was in the realm of what you signed the waiver for. Negligence. I mean, the guy clipped he clipped my polyps, and he clipped too close to the wall, my colon wall. But so your hubby will be fine for sure. Actually, I think what actually messed me up was the nurse in the aftercare, because in the aftercare, when I was done with the colonoscopy, she said, "You can ask Cass. This is the truth." She said, "Would you like anything to drink?" And I said, "Sure, Coke." She went and she brought me a can of Coke. I sat there and drank it while we went over my aftercare, and I said, "Man, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days. You got to fast before a colonoscopy." And I said, "Can I eat anything?" She said, "Have everything you want. Enjoy it." Well, Cassie and I went out. We pigged out at a Mexican restaurant, and we had a ton of these nachos. They're world famous nachos. And I think that's what messed up my colon, because I ate so much afterwards. And then I had that Coke, because when Cassie had her colonoscopy 4 years later, to find out she had colon cancer, I paid attention because now we're in South Carolina. What they told her to do afterwards was eat a very, very light meal and no soda, right? Completely different than what they told me up north. So I think that was the problem. And I never brought that up with the lawyer, because I didn't know any better until I saw them give Cassie's aftercare instructions. You know what I mean? So I never brought up like that discussion with the nurse or anything with the lawyer. So it wasn't meant to be. Anyway, I'm babbling. Sorry, guys. Carol, good morning. Carnivore Quest warriors. I'm late, but catching up. Prayers, Dougie Wug. The Mist was a great movie. And yeah, I'm struggling, but you're here, Carol. I'll finish that sentence, but you're here. Yeah, I always see a Carol on the replays, and I'm so glad you were able to make it here for the live. What's up, Joseph? Hey, from East Texas, my brother. What's going on, man? Hope you are well. Sugarless suck. Day 4 OMAD Carnivore here. Just cheated with a coffee and a tiny bit of cream to keep me going for another 3 hours. 3 p.m. in the UK here. Okay. I don't consider coffee with a little bit of cream cheating. You got a coffee with cream. But, maybe you're trying to be more strict than that. Jamie, what's up? What's up again? Larry, are you getting your walks in? I have walked every day except 3 days this month. So not bad. I'm happy with that, Jamie. And the longest I've gone is a quarter of a mile, which might not seem far to a lot of people, but compared to where I was January 2nd, it's quite a bit better. You guys know I walked down to that mailbox, and man, pathetic. Hey, Jen, great to see you. Larry, Lake Havasu is a nice, clean, and cool city. The London Bridge and a beach in the desert. You can boat, race, super unique. Lair, for folks who don't know, what does 90 and 100 daily temps dry heat feel like? Like you're in an oven, but it's I can handle it way better than hot temperatures here in the South where it's humid. The hottest weather I've ever been in was 129 degrees, and that was in Laughlin, Nevada. It's actually the weekend me and my mom moved there. It was an oven, and it's funny because all the buildings and everything looks like it's made of brick, so it just feels like you're in a brick oven. Yeah. Yeah. I remember, gosh, Cody was in elementary school and he's 33 now, but for like a project, they cooked eggs on the sidewalk. They went out and cracked eggs and cooked them on the sidewalk. It's nuts. Or on the blacktop or wherever. I remember I was outside. Hey, Lance, what's up, man? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore crew. Lurking in the background while in a meeting. Hope you're all having a great day. Beautiful last day of winter here. Temps going to mid 60s. Warming up, huh, Lance? Awesome to see you, brother. Very cool. Joints are really hurting today. Weather change, maybe. Yep. I've been going through that myself. Right along with that postnasal drip. I'm feeling great, carnivore, since the beginning of the year. A couple little slip ups, but joint pain gone, neck pain when I'm driving. But yeah, in the last week, Joseph, everything's been hurting a little more. Carb crusher, I started at 385. I have 70 to go. The hardest part of this diet is going to help. The hardest part, but this diet is going to help get there for sure, to help me get there. I sent a pic and I'm rooting for you, my man. Awesome. Let's check it out. Let's check it out right now. Carb crusher. Pull this up. Oh, I got one from it's Faust Fuels in the house. Awesome. I got a pic from Faust Fuels. Let's see here. Got one from hey, there he is, the Carb crusher. I caught a little glimpse of the photo as it's loading. Awesome. It's loading right now. All right, here we go. Wow, what a difference. Oh, man. I know how good you're feeling. I've been there before. I got to tell you, that is amazing. Can you dig it? Absolutely, I can dig it. Well, congratulations, Carb Crusher. You've literally crushed it. Very cool. And then we've been waiting. Faust Fuels. I love it when you remind us, how something's going in your life. Faust Fuels got past the 75 hard. Awesome, awesome job. That is no joke, you guys. And we got to give that one more. Can you dig it? Congratulations, Faust Fuels. Yeah, you can see a difference. That bottom flap around your waist, that's gone. Absolutely incredible. Look at the guns. Oh, so proud of you. That 75 hard is no joke. You guys, it's no joke. Wow. Now I'm feeling weak and pathetic, Faust Fuels. That is so cool. Oh, man. I was in the market today to her for $20 a meat. How I got my beef, and they were throwing away so much red meat. So distressing. It's hard to see the waste, really. Did you mistype that first part, T? Good morning. Out on a bike ride while listening. We have to get it done early in this heat wave we're having. Pamela, don't get too hot out there in California. Be safe out there riding bikes. Watch the traffic. I'm not worried about you crashing. I'm worried about something hitting you. Awesome to see you. To buy, not to her. T, you're like me. Yeah, I type things and they're. Yep. I always say, Ters is Cassie's little sister. Well, you could be my little sister too. Paulo, Larry, thanks for the meeting. Been a carnivore for 605 days. Lost a ton of weight. However, in the past few weeks, I feel bloated and stagnant, focusing on beef, and beef at this point. Well, awesome. Awesome to meet you, Paulo. Very cool. Congratulations. Almost 2 years on the carnivore diet. Yeah, you've made it a lifestyle now, right? Good for you, man. Awesome. I'll say it again. Awesome. I love hearing when people succeed. You know, I'm eating some Vienna sausage, fancy word for hot dog. Not the best carnivore, but still better than a family pizza for one. Yeah, or 4 Big Macs or 6 burritos, right, old bro? Good to see you. You're absolutely correct. 605 days, Paulo. Wow. 605 days.
I'm your huckleberry.
Absolutely. All right. Wow, we've got an hour and 15 minutes, guys. Crazy. I'm going to have to start speed scrolling here. I actually have quite a bit of editing to do today. So if I see anybody new, I want to say hi. Judith. Hey, Judith. Good morning. I saw this YouTube where they made egg yolk coffee. Yes, I tried that, Judith. It's good. Larry, have you listened to the Bangles? I actually love Manic Monday. I love that song. And God, when I was young, you know who I had a crush on? The bassist. She has red hair. You know, everybody loved the lead singer, Suzanne something. But I love the bassist. I thought she was hot when I was younger. Real young, you know, I was like a teenager. Yeah. If I missed you guys, I'm so sorry I didn't get to say hi. Carol, I'm afraid I might need to give up dairy, but what to eat? Live alone, hard to cook for one. Have to make myself eat plain meat. Struggling. Well, Carol, I hope you have an air fryer because you know, if you really don't like cooking a lot, an air fryer makes a huge difference. I think that was a game changer for me with carnivore. Yeah, I'm giving up the dairy too. I'm gonna give up my heavy cream. So you want to do that with me, Carol? Seriously. No, Larry, you're awesome. I'm so proud of you, of your walking, but thank you. Absolutely. One more time. Let's just take a look. You're still in here. Faust Fuels. Crushing it. Finishing the day 75 challenge or 75 hard challenge. Yeah. I've known a lot of people who have done it. I've only maybe 2-3 people finished it. It's not easy. Yeah, and she says, wowzers, excellent job, Faust Fuels. The work shows, amazing. Judy, hey Judy, great to see you. I tried Aldi's after many years and far less than $300. Got 2 weeks worth of groceries, including lots of meat, of course, yummy black Angus beef, roast salmon, even their burger is delicious. Loved it. Yeah, we don't go to Aldi enough because there is one within our reach. Yeah, I always enjoyed Aldi. We were a lot closer to when we lived up north. Sam, wow, 129 even oven. That's brutal. Humid, wet, sticky is brutal too. Larry, I know you're not a fan of California, but do you still want to do Highway 1 trip up the coast? Lots of Bigfoot there with male body wash. Yeah, I would like to do that trip up the Pacific Coast Highway, PCH, with Cassie. Yeah, because she's never seen it, you know. Beef roast and salmon, chicken, burgers, all delish. Nice. I love that I finally tried Aldi's. It's only 2 miles from my house, if that. Just bring that quarter, right? For the cart. Yeah, I do, Judy. Carol, I live alone. I find meal prep really helps, as well as using the air fryer. Yeah. Marissa Tomei, my cousin Vinny. That was the salt I felt. That was the fell for, and she's still fabulous. Yeah, she was gorgeous in that movie too. That her character there reminds me a lot of Cassie when I first met Cassie. Just that attitude, you know, the Chicago. Yeah. Yeah, and I always liked the stripe in her hair, you know, the blonde stripe. I actually asked Cassie, you got to do that sometime. She's never done it. Poor me. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up. It's an hour and 20 minutes for the morning meeting. Very cool. Had a blast. It went by quick, which is a good thing. You know, you do it hour 20 and it goes by like that, means you had a good time. So I really appreciate you guys stopping in, making this part of your day, because it does wonders for me. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. And you guys put the next right thing in your mouth. No sugar, no carbs, and no cheating. You guys know the drill. Have a great day. Later.